It's quite a romantic place, this, and I'm all about the romance. Today we've decided to make the most of this beautiful Scottish weather and come to the Japanese garden at Cowden. I've wanted to come here for a while actually, so it's very near the village of Dollar. Or is Dollar a town? I'm not sure. We'll find out. But yeah, it's very near there. So it took us about an hour to drive here from Edinburgh. And the reason I wanted to come here is that Japan is somewhere that we've always wanted to go. But so far, we haven't been to Japan yet, but it is on our bucket list. So we figured this was the next best thing. So it's a beautiful garden. Obviously a beautiful Japanese garden. And we're looking forward to having a little walk around and enjoying this beautiful day.
In February 1907, Scottish explorer Ella Christie left her estate just outside of Dollar on an epic adventure through Southeast Asia and China, ending up in Japan in time to see the cherry blossom. She was captivated by the beauty of Japan and, on returning to Scotland, put in plans to recreate her very own Shiraku-en, place of pleasure and delight.
So it's best to book ahead if you're planning to come, because they do get fully booked. But what I like is that they do put a cap on the number of visitors that can come within a kind of hour period. So it means that it's not too busy, because I can imagine that if this place was like really heaving with loads of people, it would kind of lose its magic. So although there's people here, it's not like mega busy. And the ticket price cost £8.50. So as well as this kind of main area, I think there are some little woodland walks that you can do as well, so we'll do them shortly. But it's just a really nice kind of chilled place to come, and the birds are singing, and okay, it's not quite Japan, but if I close my eyes, or maybe not if I close my eyes, but if I just like look out onto the beautiful water, I could almost be in Japan. There's some fish in the water in front of us. Oh, right on cue, one just jumped. You probably didn't hear it.
There's the ripple.
But yeah, it got me thinking back to that time in Dubai when we went to Love Lakes and we fed the fish and they had little suckers and sucked our hands. It was really funny.
Oh, that is amazing.
Miss Christie died in 1949 and the garden was inherited by her great-nephew. Sadly, in 1963, the area was vandalised and the tea house was burned down. For many years the garden remained neglected until 2010 when Miss Christie's great-great-niece began bringing it back to life.
Wow, the view from up here is incredible. This place is so relaxing. Seriously, if you're looking for somewhere you just want to kind of like clear your head or just kind of feel at one with nature, feel a bit zen, this is the place.
What makes this garden unique from other Japanese gardens in the UK is that it was designed and maintained by a Japanese community, resulting in a very authentic ambience. It was also the first and only garden of its size to be designed by a woman.
The water lilies are so beautiful. And we're actually going to be going somewhere in the not too distant future which has a whole lake filled with these, and you can go out on the boat and see them. So I'm not going to tell you where yet, but keep an eye out for that in the next wee while, because it's going to be spectacular.
Miss Christie loved to collect seeds, and some of the larger trees in the garden were grown from seeds she brought back from Japan.
It's quite a romantic place, this, and I'm all about the romance. But yeah, we're feeling quite loved up here. So it'd be a nice place to come on a wee kind of date, I think. Oh, I know where it would be. What would be good to do? It'd be amazing to propose to someone here. And that'd be really nice. Shame that Ewan's already done that for me, so. We've come into one of the woodland walks just adjacent to the garden that's included in the cost of the ticket. And yeah, it's quite chill. I think it's quite a short walk, I don't think it's particularly long. And there's little kind of things along the way, little highlights I suppose. So one was the wishing tree that you saw, and now you can make your own leaf boat. How amazing. So I'm going to choose a piece of bark. So I've got my piece of bark, it's pretty soggy. And then quite nicely there's actually a hole already in the bark. So there's my mast. Is that right? To make, yeah, a mast. And then I'm not going to bother putting a leaf on. So that's my boat.
You need a sail.
Oh really? So I'm going to get my leaf now for the sail.
There's a rhodie leaf behind you.
I don't think that's a rhododendron.
Well, whatever it is.
Anyway, okay, I'll get a leaf. I'm guessing a little baby leaf. Maybe it is a rhodie actually. Okay. And then I'm gonna... That's it. Really impressive. Let's see how it sails. It's going to sail away just like my dreams of becoming a mum.
Oh, going a wee bit.
Well, that wasn't very successful. Never mind. Well, that was a little bit of a disappointing walk because it ended in a dead end. We thought it was a kind of circular loop thing, but it wasn't. Anyway, there are other walks you can do, but we think now we're going to head to the cafe and have a little bite to eat. Well, it's been a very nice few hours at the Japanese garden in Cowden. It's not a particularly large garden, so you're going to be able to walk around it in quite a short time. But if you're just looking for somewhere to come on a nice day So just kind of sit, admire the nice views. Then this is definitely worth a little drive if you're in Edinburgh and want to get out of the city or surrounding areas. It's definitely worth a little visit as it's really beautiful. And okay, it wasn't quite Japan, but it was a nice little slice of Japan in Scotland. We've now hit the dizzying heights of 700 plus subscribers, which is very exciting, but we really want to keep pushing the channel. So if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, then please do. It's our goal to reach 1,000 ASAP, so we'd greatly appreciate a little subscribe. But as always, we'll be back next Friday. We've got lots more videos to bring you, so we shall see you then.